What's up, Yu-Gi-Oh fans? My name is Jason, and today we are going to be going over the Crystal Beast deck profile. Today we're going to be going over the Crystal branded variants. So we got 3 Crystal Beast Sapphire Pegasus, 3 Crystal Beast Rainbow Dragon, 1 Cobalt Eagle, and 1 Ruby Carbuncle. That's all of the crystals we're going to be running. We actually don't run all 7 in this build. That's because we're not actually going to be summoning the Rainbow Dragon. This card is going to be used for material more than anything. And then moving forward, we're also going to be running 2 Eluber Jester of the Despia and 3 Fallen of Albaz. The branded package supports the crystals really nicely, so we're going to be running both of these, and they're both structure decks, so it's very easy and affordable for you to play as well. We're going to go with 2 Spirit of Neos and 1 Neos. I like running Rainbow Neos as a tech, so these cards are going to be essential. We're going to have 3 Crystal Bond, that's going to be for some search power. We're going to have 3 Rainbow Bridge, this is going to be for some search power. And then we have 2 Awakening of the Crystal Ultimate. These cards are also searchers while you have Rainbow Dragon in the hand, which is why we're going to also be running those. And this card is also searchable, so we don't need to run all 3. This card does, however, search the 3 of Rainbow Bridge of the Heart. This card basically does your taxes. It also gives you a bounce, more searching, and keeps the deck really live. We're going to run 3 Branded Fusion. Like I said, the branded package complements the deck really nicely. And I also like to run 1 Rainbow Neos Fusion. This is obviously going to lead us into our extra deck for our big boss monsters. For some staples, I like to run Called By and Change of the Heart. You can swap these out or cut them in the deck, either one. And then for the traps, I like to run 3 Crystal Conclave. Shout out to Neshi, this is like the namesake of the build. The Crystal deck is nothing without Crystal Conclave. It is another card that does your taxes, does a lot of searching. And then Crystal Miracle, this is going to negate anything. It's omni-negate while you have a crystal on field, which is amazing. And then for some Floodgates, we're going to run 2 Tickaboo. There can only be 1 is super helpful in the crystal build. It doesn't really interrupt the deck much at all, and of course, it helps you out because this is a control-based deck. Going into the extra, we're going to run 1 Rainbow Neos. This is again, a great going second boss monster. It swings for game a lot, and it interrupts boards. This deck is unbelievably good with that card. We're going to run 3 Albion. Albion is, of course, the core of the branded deck. We're going to go with 1 Lubellion just for the extended play, which doesn't come up too often, which is why we only run 1. And then 2 Mirror Jade, of course, is a great card to end board on, especially turn 1. It's one of the best interruptions we have in the deck. As far as the fusions, let's go on with the extra deck XYZs, which we're going to run a rank 4 package. We can use this toolkit for pretty much anything. We got some spot removals, we got some floodgates, we got it all. So that's what the extra deck is going to be good for. We're also going to run 1 Heretic Sky Dragon. If you have 2 Crystal Beast Rainbow Dragons, you can overlay into this guy for some negating. And then we have 1 Geonator Transverser and 1 Nightmare Unicorn. Let's go ahead and get into the deck test hands.
Alrighty folks, let's get right into the test hand for the Crystal Beast deck. Let's go and see what we got for our opening hand. Let's start off with our Crystal Bond. So I'm going to go ahead and add Crystal Beast Sapphire Pegasus to hand and place Seabird on the field. Rainbow Bridge of the Heart is also another great card to have. You can activate it to start destroying crystal on the field, to bounce a card. Since this is turn 1, my opponent doesn't have any cards. So instead, I'll use its second effect that gives us 2 normal summons. So let's go ahead and start off by normal summoning the Crystal Beast Sapphire Pegasus. And using its effect, we can go ahead and crystallize another monster. Let's go ahead and throw another Seabird on there. Let's activate one of the Seabird's effects. You can send this to special summon a level 4 and add Crystal Beast Rainbow Dragon to hand. Now, all of this is still pretty much set up because we still have a normal summon. So if our opponent has another monster, we can normal summon out our Fallen of Albaz. We can use its effect to fusion summon. Of course, this is turn 1, so we don't have anything there. But we can activate Crystal Bridge of the Heart, and we can destroy a crystal. Like, let's say we can destroy the Sapphire Pegasus on our field. And we can go ahead and search another spell card. So we can go for something like Awakening of the Crystal Ultimates. And what this card does is when you activate it and you have Rainbow Dragon in your hand, you can either search another card like Rainbow Bridge of the Heart, or you can special summon a crystal. So we're going to special summon out our Ruby Carbuncle. Ruby's effect is going to special summon the monsters that we have on our spell trap zone to the field. And this is where things get even crazier. From here you can go into Link plays, XYZ plays. The deck is honestly cracked from here. And Crystal Beast Sapphire Pegasus is not a once per turn. So we can go ahead and place out more cards. So let's go ahead and place this out so we can make our Crystal Miracle live. So now we have an Omni Negate on board. We have all of these materials, so we can go ahead and start using their effects. For example, we can go into some of our rank 4s, Tornado Dragon, Castiel, and Time Thief Redoer. They're all great cards. They're more or less spot removal. Abyss Dweller is a great card to end on, so let's go ahead and stack up an Abyss Dweller. Activate card effects. We can always use that to stun our opponent. From there, we can even go into some Link plays if we wanted to. As soon as somebody tries to attack our dear little Crystal Beast Ruby Carnbuckle, we can special summon out our Rainbow Crystal Dragon. And then from there, it's easy as swinging per game. This board is crazy. So, go ahead and try out the deck for yourself, see what you can come up with. It's really expressive, really creative, and this deck's a lot of fun. It seems pretty consistent for me. So, I'll see you guys in the next one.